everyone. It is Friday, November the 29th, 2024. I'm Doug. It is time once again to play Wordle, and that means it is also Fearless Friday since it is a Friday. So, for the benefit of those who are newer to watching these episodes, I'll let you know on Fearless Friday we do two things. The first thing we do is we open up the difficulty settings for Wordle and we turn on hard mode. And we also attempt to use a suboptimal starting word, sometimes from viewer requests, sometimes from a series that we published a few years back called the Hard Starting Word Challenge. And if you're interested in checking out some really fun Wordle content that I've done in the past, there's a supercut video. It's like 3 hours long. If you'd like to binge me doing hard starting words, it's called the Hard Starting Word Challenge Supercut, right on our channel page. I'm sure it's easy to find. But we're going to go with a selection from that series, the word fluff, today. So fluff is what we're going to start with. Let's see if we can escape this conundrum, shall we? And yep, as expected, we have nothing for fluff here. Very typical for Fearless Friday situations, but that's okay. We can do anything we want on the second guess. So, okay, what do we want to do here? We'll try to keep this episode economical. I know it's the day after Thanksgiving for those of us watching it in the States, and that's traditionally a big shopping day. So whether you're going out to the stores or looking to shop online, you know you want to get to it. So let's see if we can get this thing in good order. How about the word share? Sharing is always a good theme here as we start this holiday season. Let's see if we can get some progress with share. And there's a letter H and a position. All right. So still no insight on vowels, but we have an H and a position. We probably want to try and test the O and or the I as quickly as we can here. I was going to say the word hoist, but we tested the letter S. Okay. Let's see if there's something else like that I can try here. What could we do? How about, I think I'm more interested in the O than the I, to be honest. What would be a possibility? And I don't like the fact that the H is not in the second. So I was going to put an O in the middle, and you'd usually put the H in the second spot for that, but we can't do that here. H-O, possibly. H-O, what would be a possibility there? No, don't like that. Can't be cough because we tested the U. Okay. I-T-H. Interesting. Dough would have been good if it wasn't for the U. Cough. a lot of possibilities here. But I suppose there's the possibility for a double O. Something like, for example, the word couth, right? Boy, that's a really risky third guess. Even though we know there's a 50-50 chance we're going to figure out the vowel mystery. Oh, it's a risky play to make, but I feel like I might be well advised here. But I'm going to take a huge risk. I don't like this, but there's something. Again, the voices in my head sometimes, more often than not, are right. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word couth? Not in word list. Oh, okay. I think I misspelled that. Maybe there's a U in there. But what about booth? I mean, same principle. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word booth? No, it's not. But look at that. We know there's one O. And it's out of position. Interesting. Okay. Wow. This is getting challenging. We know the O is not in the third spot either, by the way. We know the O is not in the third spot, so it's in the first, fourth, or fifth. I don't think it's in the first. I think I want it in the fourth spot. I think I want to try the H and the O in the third and the fourth. H-O. So then the question becomes, is there any way that I can put is there I was going to say honor, but we tested the R. Oh no, we can't because the O can't be in the second spot. That's right. Okay, never mind. I think it does have to be the one O there. But I'm not convinced here about the H because I'm not seeing anything. The problem is what pairs with the H that's not O. That's where I'm running into issues here. I really don't think it's 4 consonants and an O. And I don't think it's an O and 4 consonants. Now, is it possible that the Y comes into play here? Maybe. But where would it go? That's the weird part about this. Could the I have a possible place? Choir doesn't work because the H is not in the second spot. That's an issue. I don't think the O comes before the H here. Boy, this is weird, man. This is really weird. All right. Where on earth do we put the H? Do I try to... I mean, Yahoo is interesting. I think you're allowed, just for the purposes of sorting things out, I think you're allowed to reuse a letter that you know isn't in there in hard mode. So it's something like Yahoo would help me with the positioning of the H, but no, it wouldn't because it'd still be 2 possible places. So that's not really necessarily the way to go here. I'm just trying to think of something we could try. The OU possibility, right? So where was I before thinking about a possibility there? O and I. Boy, I can't even think of a good reuse of a gray letter that gets me good information here. This is a real mind bender. I got to be honest with you. So HO. What would I do with the H? What comes before and after it? No, echo. No, that's not it. Man, I think it has to be in the front, the H. I'm completely mentally exhausted with putting it there. So that means that is there an I working in here and the O is at the end? Could it be HI something? But what? But what would that be? I don't know. ION. Let's take the H away for a second here. I think the H is really just driving me nuts. ION doesn't make any sense. Wow. Scion, no. That doesn't place the H. The stupid H. Could the H blank 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 HO. But then what do I do? Right? Ortho? No, we tested the R and the T, right? Although that's an interesting thing. Like if I did ortho, and is that a brand name or a word? I don't even know if it would be allowed. Just trying to get the position of the H and the O, right? I think that's the first thing I'm trying to do here. Would it allow me to put this word in? I don't know if it would. But if I do this, I at least get to know exactly where the O is and probably where the H is. So I'm going to throw a Hail Mary here and see if it allows me to test ortho. It does. And it gives me the O is at the end. It is at the end. And the H must be in the first or the third spot. Okay. I feel like I want to go back to the H in the middle as much as that's painful. Or was painful. So H blank O. And wondering, is there some sort of word where the I... Now, the word I in the fourth spot doesn't make any sense. What am I missing here? That's the what it's got me. What am we missing here? We're missing something. Yeah, see that I cannot bring myself to make any hay with the H in the middle. It just comes back to H blank 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 O. Hello is out. Something with an I. And you would think the I has to kind of be in the second spot because nothing else, no other letters can work after the H if it's not the O. So it's H-I blank blank O. There's no double H. There's no way that's it. What am I feel like I'm missing. Oh, wait a minute. Are you kidding me? When I was a kid, the loudest and most obnoxious board game was Hungry Hungry Hippos. That's what it is. It's Hippo. Oh, I mean, a sweet relief. And I promised everyone, oh, this is going to be a quick one so you can go do your shopping. I'm so sorry about that. But I'm super confident that we have it. So let's not belabor it. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word hippo? Oh, hold on. Yes, it is. I mean, hippo. I'm sorry that I spent 13 plus minutes of your time, but it was hippo. We got there. We figured it out. We did Fearless Friday. Boy, I imagine Hippo probably tripped a lot of folks up too. Let me know how you did in the comments. You know the drill. Did you find anything cool shopping? Or are you planning on getting something cool at the big sales? Just curious. I always love to hear about stuff like that. Tomorrow, Saturday, I hope you won't be bored, but we're going to start with the word board, but B-O-A-R-D, not B-O-R-E-D. So there you go. Folks, as always, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more Wordle.